Like I said, officer, it's a civil matter. But I'm asking you because he's been harassing me, and you're not doing anything about that.
No, I'm not.
Yeah. You're not going to do anything?
No.
Why not?
Can I have your badge number, please?
No, QID includes your first and last
Do you
initials.
have your ID or something?
First and last initials. What is his first and last initial?
What is your first and your last initials? Your first name?
My name is Doug.
Doug?
Last name is Brain. That is my ID.
Thank you.
I-749. They're not moving, they're not budging.
Not budging from where? Are they standing in front of your car doors?
Yes.
Well,
We've got like 1, 2, we had 3, 4 officers here now.
4 police officers are blocking you from getting in your car.
Yeah. And the 2 agents here from the company that I was in.
So why are the police assisting these gentlemen in repossessing a vehicle when it's...
Heartland Bank.
Okay, so that's Heartland Bank. And what was your name again?
Mike Parrott.
Mike Parrott, okay.
Yeah.
Have you had a look at the, what was it? What's the act called? What was the act that you mentioned?
The Credit Reposition Act, or the Consumer Contracts Act. It's the same.
Consumer Contracts Act?
Yeah.
Okay. Consumer Contracts Act.
Yeah. So it's which rewrite is the same as the Credit Reposition Act. It's the same act.
Yeah.
Then you have 5 different reasons it can be issued out, including non-payment.
Yeah.
So there was non-payment when we visited last time. You're aware of the non-payment. It wasn't paid, and then they sent you out a preposition warning notice.
No, I never got any of this.
That came to this address, which is the copy of the letter here.
I never got it.
This is the letter, exact same letter.
But carry on, like you're saying that I have a contract with Heartland Bank, and
Correct, yes.
and you're a third party to them?
We're licensed private investigators and licensed reposition agents.
No, you're a third party to Heartland Bank.
Third party, correct? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, do I have any contract with you?
No, but we've got a contract with Heartland Bank.
But
So,
do I do like myself?
a contract with us?
Do I have a contract with you guys?
No, you don't.
Okay. So, and you were saying what act were you actually just saying there on? The Consumers what? Sorry?
You got the Consumer Contracts Act.
Consumers Contracts Act.
Yeah.
And what section were you referring to that you're here to repossess my vehicle?
Yeah, that's what I said to you. That's what I asked you the question before. What was your specific question? So you got section. Section 7.
Yeah, what does it say?
Well, it says circumstances in which a creditor can take possession.
Okay.
Yeah.
Credit can take possession.
Yep.
What does that mean?
Which creditor, which is the person you owe money to, which is Heartland Bank. So they're the creditor, so that's who you owe money to. You're the debtor, not the creditor. So you owe the money, and they give in the money.
Okay, can you have a look at the Fair Trading Act 1986?
Oh, you can show me if you want.
No, I'm actually recording.
Yeah, but you can show me. So that's not valid to what we're talking about at the moment.
Oh, it is very valid.
Well, if you want to show me, that's fine.
Because I'm actually recording.
Yeah, that's okay.
And then I'll have to stop recording and stuff before I
That's
come to
okay.
that.
That's okay. You can do as you want.
Then I can't record.
Well, you can look at it, and then you can record again.
No, I want to record everything here.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm wondering, I'm actually just asking you if you can have a look at it.
No, I'm not going to look at that.
Sorry?
I'm not going to look at that.
I think it's very important that you need to have a look at it.
It's not relevant to the
You'll find that it's very relevant.
The Fair Trading Act.
Yeah.
If you can explain it to me if you want.
Okay, I'm back to recording here.
Yeah.
Can you show me a copy of my contract with you, please?
Contract with who? The Heartland Bank?
No, with you.
Well,
Not with Heartland, with you.
No, you don't have a contract with me. You know that. We've already been over this. You're asking the same question again.
No. I've just asked you that today.
Yeah, and I said before.
Yeah.
What did I say before?
Can you please produce me a copy of my contract with you?
There is no contract with me.
Okay. Then what are you doing here then?
Well, we're engaged by Heartland Bank on.
And like you said, you're a third party.
Correct.
I don't
yes.
have any contract with you.
No,
and
you're
I don't know.
Heartland Bank, so we're the
And I
agents
don't know
for
what
Heartland
your
Bank.
business is here. And clearly that the Fair Trading Act actually states it. And if you want to take this to the
Fair
police,
Trading
no.
Act- The Fair Trading Act doesn't actually wouldn't apply to what we're talking about.
Are you an agent of the Crown?
An agent of the Crown? I actually am. Yeah, I'm a licensed.
You are?
I'm a licensed agent for the government.
So, are you sworn to uphold legislation and regulations?
Everybody is.
No, not everybody.
So, in our
If
role,
you're an agent of the Crown, yeah? Okay. So, leave that with me. Do you want to leave that with me?
No. No.
You don't want to leave that with me?
No, so if I'll live with you if I it's up to you. So if
Because
you don't wanna
last
pay,
time...
No, hang on, so if you don't want to pay,
No, I didn't say I don't want to pay.
if you don't want to pay, then the vehicle will get repossessed, and that's up to you. It's entirely your choice.
No.
It's entirely your choice.
Was that an implied threat or...
No, what would be a threat? What would
Well,
be a
you
threat?
said, if I don't pay, you're going to repossess my car.
That's exactly what the situation is. So Heartland Bank owns that vehicle there, and they've engaged us to either pick up the arrears
And I've
arrears
actually
figures.
stated to you that unless you show me my contract with you,
Yeah. But
you have
that's-
no businesses on my property.
Well, that's their interpretation, but it's not just the law.
No, it's not that. It is
it's
the
their
law.
interpretation, it's not the law.
Yeah.
It's not the law.
And
Okay, so what I'm going to do now, because we're going in circles, so if you want to speak to Heartland Bank about it, you're most welcome.
Yeah.
So my role is either to pick up the vehicle or pick up the funds, so that's your choice. So you can speak to Heartland Bank. You're most
no.
welcome to speak to Heartland Bank. Okay.
I'm asking you, you
Thank
said
you
you're
very
an
much.
agent of the Crown,
Yeah.
and you haven't actually left me anything here.
Well, if I pick up the vehicle,
No.
I'll leave the documentation.
Give me my keys, son. Lock the door. So I've got this guy here. There's actually showing up here with no contract to sign and trying to take my vehicle away from me, and he's not willing to leave anything at all. So
That's not correct.
Hello.
Yeah, Mark.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he just called and he said that he's actually waiting for the tow truck to turn up.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Well, if you told him he's trespassed and not to come onto the
Yes, I
property?
told him, and I told him. He said it doesn't apply, and he said if I call the police, it does not apply.
Documentation? ID? Any of that?
Yeah, but no, I haven't actually got any of that.
Have you asked him?
Well, he's actually at the front, but I'm just worried about that they're going to come and take the van, and we might not be able to get it back. That's what I'm concerned about.
Well, if they take the tow truck, if the tow truck shows up and you're not there, it solves that solution, doesn't it? You know?
What's that?
If he's called the tow truck,
Yeah.
then go for a drive. The
Oh, okay.
the tow truck's coming to your location, so just don't be there. And if he tries blocking your driveway, then at that point call the police.
Okay,
And-
I'm
and just-
starting the van. I'm backing up. I'm again.
Yep.
I'm taking the van for a drive.
Yeah, that's what I'd be doing. If he's called a tow truck's not going to sit around and wait.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going for a drive now, Mark.
Yeah, cool.
So he's turning around, he's going to follow me.
So he's just threatened to get that he's got a tow truck coming to tow your vehicle.
Yeah.
And now he's following you again while you're driving along.
Yeah, so yeah. Like you said, he's following the van in the back.
Have you got any way of sort of getting away from him in some fashion?
I don't know.
Sounds like a strange thing, but what I'd do is I'd drive and pull up in the police station's nearest police station's car park.
Yeah.
do you have a court judgment? Do you have a court judgment? Do you have a court judgment? Under what, sorry? Which act? So basically you're just following me around? No.
and then we'll see what happens. I doubt they're going to call a tow truck to a police station. And then you can just fucking go and make sure your car's parked somewhere pretty inaccessible for a tow truck if you're able. And then go into the police and just explain it. You're being followed by this car. They've threatened to tow your vehicle. It's your work vehicle. You're feeling alarmed and harassed, and they've already been to your property once. And at some point, if you can, fucking trespass them. Did you tell him he'd be trespassed if he comes on the property?
Yes, I told him. Then he said it doesn't apply.
So he's saying the Trespass Act doesn't apply to him. He can breach private property. Doesn't sound right to me. And let's see the documentation that says that. You know, if it doesn't apply, one, where do you get his law degree from? You know, two, let's see the documentation that backs everything he's saying. Show it in the law where it says that doesn't apply. Because at the moment you've got the Trespass Act and the Harassment Act on your side, because he's now followed you twice. So he's done two specific acts. You've gone home after being followed by him. You've gone home. You've gone out and spoken to him. He said he's calling a tow truck to come and tow your vehicle. He's not supplied you any identification, any information, no documentation or ID, other than to say he's from CCML, which means nothing to you, because you've got no contract with them at all. So you're wondering what the hell's going on.
Yeah, that's true. I try to explain it, but you know, he just keeps pushing on for it, and he says that it doesn't. They use the bully tactics, and then what they'll do is they'll try and get your emotion riled up, where then you start doing something stupid like fucking pushing them, and then you're on the back foot. At the moment, they're on the back foot because they've supplied you fuck all. They're breaching the law. They've already fucking breached the Land Transport Act by blocking your driveway. Yeah.
They've now followed you twice. They've stalked you twice in a day. And to me, use the law to your advantage, mate. Drive to a fucking cop shop. Go in and speak to a cop and say, help, there's somebody threatening to tow my vehicle, and they've been following me for the last, I don't know how many hours that they've been following me. You know, and you're feeling alarmed and harassed, and you've trespassed them, and they've threatened to come back onto your property and tow your vehicle. And that way, they can then explain themselves to the cops and produce the cops some paperwork. You know, because at the end of the day, the cops have to be impartial. They can't take their side unless, like I say, they've got some court document.
Yeah, that's what I asked him. But he showed me the paper that did it's only the Heartland paperwork that he showed me.
Who's Heartland? The bank?
That's the name of the finance company.
Okay. So are they representing Heartland Finance Company, or are they CCML?
Yeah, this is a debt collecting company.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point. Yeah. So they're not from some finance company. It's been passed on to the debt collection. Have you ever made any agreements with CCML to give them money each week and defaulted on it or anything like that? Or have you just had no dealings at all with them?
See, that's the thing. I've tried explaining all of this, they just keep denying it and just keep coming forward. And like you said, they're trying to get me emotionally rocked up and stuff to do something stupid. Yep,
that's what they do. They'll play on your emotions. So you've got to be as cold-hearted and as blank as a court would be. Courts don't give a fuck how emotional you get. You know, think of Judge Judy. The calm one always wins. So that's what I'll be doing. And worst comes to worst, they rack you up, mate. Just say, I'm just going to take 10 seconds and breathe and calm myself because you're upsetting me. And with all of this on camera, you're letting them know, you know. And that's that's how I would deal with it. Put it that way.
Yeah, I mean, Bernie, you were here, but I wouldn't mind coming up for drivers. I mean, all of this I can actually read up on it later and then come to comprehend it at all. But
well, if they supplied you some documents, mate.
Sorry?
If they supplied you some documents,
But
I asked him for the document and he said, no, he's not going to leave it with me.
well, unless he can supply you some information, you're not
This
just
is-
going to
yeah,
let him.
he's just depriving me of all of this, but I keep asking for it. But
Well, you're
not
entitled to it, which is why there's a legal process called disputes tribunal for all of this to go through.
Yeah.
You know, they just don't want to go through the court process. They'd rather use debt collectors.
yeah.
You know. So
But especially when I get them off my back today, because I got things to do. And
where you've got your things to do, is it all private places?
yeah, well, I mean, I need to go and cut some lawns to try and make a living, you know.
Yeah. So you think anywhere you park to start mowing your lawns, they'll come and tow your vehicle?
Yeah, they'll
Yeah,
come
well,
and take it.
so they're going to fuck up the rest of your day. Like I say, one way or another, the police are going to end up getting involved if they don't supply you what you need. You know, if they keep trying to be just bullies and say, look, no, we're taking your car, then
Yeah.
fuck them. Drive straight to the cops and use the law to your advantage. Because this way, you're in the right here. You've got property rights and you've got private property rights, and like I say, they're driving around right now. They've already blocked your driveway, which is an offence. They've stalked you twice. They're
I'm actually really,
an unknown party to you. Regardless of what issue you may have with a finance company, you have no dealings with them.
yeah, that's right.
You know, if there's something from the finance company saying that they've passed the debt over to them, that would be, you know, step one. And then you have a legal process to go to where they can go ahead and file in disputes tribunal for X amount of dollars and fucking have their day in a tribunal in front of an adjudicator and get their court order if there's evidence sufficient. But don't come along with bully boys trying to get you to emotionally fucking do something wrong and screw up your life more, which is what they do.
Yeah. The only closest police depot to me is the Manukau police station.
Oh, yeah. Next to the courthouse there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they've got off-street parking.
Yeah.
So try and get a park around there, if not directly outside their place.
Yeah.
And I'm just thinking if they even jack it up on one wheel or something to try and stop them. See, I'm just trying to think outside the square on how else to disable your vehicle, but I know that they have they have the few car parks out on the road there outside their main entrance, and then they've got that little car park there before you go around to the back end of Rainbow's End. So if you jump in that,
So what if I go to the police station and then it doesn't end up my way and then they end up taking the vehicle?
well, what are the cops going to do? Assist them in stealing the vehicle? You just need some documentation, and quite frankly, the vehicle is beside the point. The fact is that they're stalking you and harassing you and blocking your driveway and stopping you from being able to work because you're afraid they're going to steal your vehicle. You've got no documents. You know, the world works on paperwork, mate. Even if they show the police the documents, whoop-de-shit, you need a copy of them so you can then get legal advice. They're mentioning these Consumer Finance fucking Act or whatever. Fine, produce it. You know, or at least give me something in writing so I can then go and get legal advice from a trained professional. But I'm not just going to take your word for it and hand my vehicle over. And I don't appreciate him being stalked and harassed by you. You've cost me hours of fucking work.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're just a guy trying to fucking earn $1 each day, irrespective of some dispute with the finance company. There's legal avenues to take that they should be taking. And stalking you around the neighbourhood, blocking your driveway and threatening to steal your property without any documents to prove that they've got any right to it doesn't fly. I'm happy.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Even if you go to the cop shop and you have problems with them, fucking put me on the phone to them. I'll talk to them. Just say, just say you're a support person and advocate in these sorts of matters.
Okay, I'm just at the lights now. at the Monaco police station.
Oh, cool.
In Sydney.
Oh, I'll stay on the phone then.
Oh, Pete, thank you, Mark.
That's all right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't have a contract with them and stuff, and then...
Well, you don't know who they are. They
Yeah.
can say they're from NASA. You're not expecting them to pull a rocket ship out of their ass anytime soon. You know, fucking... You just want proof they are who they say they are, and documents that says they can do what they want to do. And time to go and get legal advice, because from your memory, you've only had a card in the door a few months ago, and nothing in the post at all.
Yeah.
And thirdly, what the fuck's that guy doing with finance company documents with your name on it? Isn't there a privacy breach there somewhere?
Oh, yes, that's right.
Shouldn't be, you know.
And then he didn't leave any paperwork last time when he left his card.
Yeah.
What he actually did, like, he got my son, he's really scared. He got my son to take a photo of the paperwork.
So what? That doesn't prove service. It doesn't prove that your son's given it to you.
Yeah. So
Yeah, just let anyone take a photo. Just let anybody take a photo of someone's private information and hope that they pass it on to the right person. Yeah, that works. You know, far out.
Yeah. So I'm going into the police station now, Max.
Yeah, cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I just asked to speak to a police officer, or?
Yeah, just ask to speak to a constable. Are those guys still outside around your vehicle?
Yeah, he's inside and he's coming out now.
So he's going to come into the station too. Are you recording still? On video?
Hold on. I can't record while I'm actually on a call.
Oh, that's all right, mate. That's all right.
Look, he's surrounding my vehicle now.
How's he surrounding it? He's got several people around it or something?
He's looking through the vehicle and walking around it, and he's actually parked behind me. There's another car in front of me.
That's all right. You can still pull out if you need to, though, eh?
So what I help mate to get out of the shop.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Just saying if you get that done.
If you like, or just explain the situation to them.
Right.
It's best they hear it from you.
That's right. Oh, they're both here now. There's one in the black Amarok and...
So there's two vehicles stalking you.
Yeah. So, is it possible to see a constable, please? Sorry? Harassment. Harassment?
Just so you're being followed at the moment by two cars outside that are surrounding your vehicle.
I've been followed by two cars at the moment. They're actually they're outside around my vehicle at the moment.
What's the issue? Are you just
I'm not sure who these people are. They're following me. They're right outside my vehicle right now. Could I see a constable, please? It's over here. It's the Mitsubishi R300 behind that white van. So is it possible to see a constable right now, please?
Just give them a chance, mate.
What's that?
Just give them a chance, mate.
Give me a what?
Just give them a chance to see what's going on.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry, who are you? Oh yeah, there's two of them there inside here. There's one guy from Plandemic and then one guy from the collection.
Okay.
Yeah.
Irrespective, let's see some documentation, some identification.
Yeah. He's holding the documents, but
and something from a court that gives them the authority to take your property.
yeah,
Or something that in the legislation they're referring to, and give you time to fucking have a look at the stuff. And none of that addresses the fact that they've just stalked you around the neighbourhood for God knows how long, to your house, threatened to take your property without identifying who they are.
yeah.
That's the reason you're at the police station, it's because they keep following you around.
Yeah.
Irrespective of some civil matter that should be sorted out in the disputes tribunal, if you get my point.
He's actually the guy from Hunting. He's showing the paperwork to the people at the counter.
So they're dealing with them first before your issue, or?
Yeah, he's just walked up to the counter and he's given some paperwork to them. They're telling them that they're here to repossess the car.
Okay. So let's see let's see you get supplied the documents because you don't have them. You've got to have some legal recourse.
Yeah.
At least some identification of who's taking the vehicle.
Yeah.
And it still doesn't cover the fact that they've just stalked you around the neighbourhood, blocked your driveway, and threatened to take your property without IDing who they are. Why couldn't what they're doing right now, showing the cops shit, why couldn't they do that with you and supply you copies of it?
Yeah, exactly.
Just to, point out it come across as the fact that you're just trying to settle this amicably with whoever they are, and are alarmed and distressed with the way they've behaved so far. And you shouldn't have had to draw them to a police station to get this resolved.
Yeah.
They're still at the desk, are they?
Yeah.
I'll be walking up and making sure he can hear what's being said, mate.
Okay.
Because, quite frankly, it's a matter concerning you as well.
Yeah. Here comes Alpha, no?
I've had all my teeth removed, mate, so I sound a bit gummy.
Hey?
I've just had all my teeth removed, so that's why I sound a bit gummy.
That is I think they're just trying to explain to the officer what's going on.
Again, it'd be nice if that happened for you.
Here's the officer, no? Can you hear him?
Yeah, well, just leave me on the phone so I can hear it. So did the guy from the finance company just show up? You've not had any words with him yet?
No.
You need his identification and you need some documentation.
Yeah.
And if it does come to the point where the cops do side and say yes, you can tow the vehicle, they can then follow you back around the block to your house so you can unload your property.
Okay. And then what happens from there on?
And then they can come and tow your vehicle. You're not going to freely give up the keys to your property until it's all legally sorted.
Yep. Here's the officer here. Yeah. Officer? No, that's my advocate, but you want to talk to him? He needs to explain what's actually going on with the situation here. Yeah. Well, he's not a lawyer, but he's an advocate for myself on what's actually going on here. Can you not talk to yourself?
Just talk to him yourself, Junior.
So are you the registered owner of the vehicle? Yeah.
You speak to him, Junior.
This isn't really a police matter, so I've got a warrant to get your effective count.
Let's see a copy of that warrant.
Well, is there a warrant for that?
Let's see a copy of it.
It's a repossession order. I've asked for it, and actually that she denied me of the copy. If I could get a copy of it. Yeah, come on. See? Once they repossess the vehicle, they can actually give me a copy. But why didn't he give me one when I asked for it?
No.
I needed a copy of it.
You want a copy that says they have the right to repossess the vehicle, not a copy that they give you after they've repossessed it.
Where's the copy that you have the right to repossess my vehicle? That's what I'm actually asking. No, what I'm asking, did you guys get any judgments from the court or anything like that? But what contract do I have with him? No contract. So what's his business with me?
And why has he been following and stalking you around the neighbourhood?
And why has he been following me around the neighbourhood? But what's his business with me in the first place when I haven't not signed any contract with him?
And he's not identified himself or supplied any documents.
And he hasn't supplied me any identification of anything. He was right there in front of me
He was
talking
parked
to me.
across your driveway. He told you he was going to tow the vehicle.
And he blocked my driveway, and then he said he was going to tow my vehicle. Oh, yeah, I've got some stuff in there and stuff.
And you'll drive home and unload it, if that's the case.
Well, if that is the case, I need to drive my van to my house. No. Because there's 4 lawnmowers in there. Do you want me to carry all of that to my house?
You drove there for police assistance because you were being harassed and you had a trespasser.
What's the address on the... Oh, what's the address?
It does matter. He's not legally trained to make that decision. It does matter. No.
No. Please, to my house. It's just down the road. What's the issue? If you guys want to take my vehicle, let's go down to my house.
Supply some documents.
That's a warrant and stuff, and I can't believe that you're an officer, yeah?
You've been harassed and
Taking sides
stalked
with
around
him.
the neighbourhood.
No, listen. Taking sides with him when I have no contract with him.
As the officers just said, it's not a police matter. It's a civil matter. You're interested in the harassment and the criminal activity of blocking the driveway.
Look, I know that it's a civil matter. It's nothing to do with you guys. Yes, but twice he has actually harassed me. That's the definition of harassment according to your fellas act. Yeah? And he
Twice
actually
in
blocked
12.
my driveway, and he said twice in 12 months. That's harassment according to the legislation of New Zealand.
He stalked you. He stalked
me
to your house.
Yeah.
You went home, and then you came out, and he followed you again. That's twice he's done it.
And I need to take my vehicle to my house to unload all my gears. I'm going to
Yes,
park it in the front.
Yes, it is going to happen unless the police are going to intervene in a civil
Unless
matter.
you want to load it into your truck and take it to my house. Well, then let me take my car to my house. No, please.
They're not getting the keys, and if they have to, they can come and tow it.
I need to take my vehicle, park it in my driveway, unload my vehicles, my tools. No, please. You have no contact with me, so I don't know what your business is doing here with me. Yeah?
We will go down that way because it's what's legal. You need some documentation. You want to deal with it by taking your gear home.
Like I said, officer, it's a civil matter. But I'm asking you because he's been harassing me, and you're not doing anything about that. No, I'm not. Yeah. You're not going to do anything. No.
Why not?
Can I have your badge number, please?
No, QID includes your first and last
Do you
initials.
have your ID or something?
First and last initials. What is his first and last initial?
What is your first and your last initials? Your first name?
My name is Doug.
Doug?
Last name is Brain. That is my ID.
Thank you.
I-749. Thank you. Now, excuse me? I need to drive my vehicle to my house.
Who's saying you're not driving it? The police officer or the...
What's your name? Robert Carpenter, and you are?
Oh, well, he has not repossessed the vehicle yet, so you have free rein to go and drive that vehicle back to your house.
And what's his full name? Michael Parrott. And who does he work for? Does he work for Heartland Bank or does he work for CCML? Oh, so you're both contracted to Heartland Bank. No. You said you work for Heartland Bank. You're self-employed, is it? Okay, follow me home. I'll take my van to my house.
Yes,
I'm taking my van to my house.
They've followed you all around the neighbourhood for the last couple of hours. They could follow you back to
You
your
have
house.
followed me around for the last 2 hours. Who are you to tell me not to take my vehicle?
You're not...
I'm telling you I am. I am.
Go out and rightfully drive your vehicle away. If the police officers aren't going to do anything to assist you, you can take your vehicle and leave.
Officer, he's, look,
No,
obstructing
no.
me for my vehicle.
Not talking on the footpath. You're not going into the private area. You're on the police property.
Oh, no, I'm all right here, sir. No, I'm fine here where I am. No, please, officer. No, look, it's a danger for you, right? Listen, do you know why he's getting me to stand here? No, it's not for my safety. Yeah? This is police property. No, it's not. This is a footpath. And it doesn't make any difference if it's... Oh, man.
Oh, okay. Well, do you expect the police officer to prevent any breach of the peace and allow you to... You expect the police officer to prevent any breach of the peace and allow you to take your property back to your house.
So what was that?
You expect the officer to prevent any breach of the peace and allow you to drive your vehicle away unobstructed.
No. What I'm actually expecting of you as a peace officer to please allow me to take my vehicle, okay?
But he's got no right. He can't stop you from taking your vehicle. You expect him to prevent any breach of the peace while you take your property freely home.
I'm actually expecting you as a police officer, as a peace officer, to
Past what?
Okay.
So he's not going to prevent a breach of the peace if they obstruct you from taking?
Obstructing peace? That's why I'm here.
Right, then get in your van and drive it away. See what they do.
No. What, you're not taking the vehicle?
Yes, he is.
So the option for that was when you were at home and these guys came around and wanted to attack. That's when we could have done.
Hey, Mark, you want to talk to him?
But you decided to come here.
Are you there?
Yeah. I'm not talking. I'm talking to you, sir. You're the registered owner. Go ahead, Mark. He can hear you.
This gentleman has every right to take his property back to his own house. They have not repossessed the vehicle as yet. I would expect you to prevent a breach of the peace and allow him the freedom to do that. Is there a reason why you're not doing that?
You're hearing one. I'm not talking to him, I'm talking to you. Do you have any questions for me? I want you to listen. So do you want these?
You've just heard what I said.
Do you want the manager? Did you hear what he said? Yep.
Consider your...
So you're not going to do anything, but?
So just get in your vehicle and drive away. Otherwise, someone's obstructing you and going to assault you, and then the officer can arrest someone for assault, but you won't be the one doing the assault. No, it isn't. He doesn't have the keys. He does not have lawful possession of that vehicle. No, it is not. He has. Who is in possession of the keys, and who is the registered owner?
Hey, man, there's no way out of here, man. They're gonna use force against me, man.
Well, if they have no right to use any force, let alone any reasonable force, to obstruct you from taking your own property.
Yeah. Wow.
What are they going to do? Obstruct the highway?
Yeah.
Assault you?
That's what they're gonna do. Yep. Looks like that's what they're gonna do, man.
Oh, just get in your car. If they assault you, then the police can step in and arrest them for assault. Because they would be committing the criminal offence, assaulting you, and preventing you the freedom and liberty to take your property as you see fit. Irrespective of some reason, no order has been provided to you.
Yep.
No identification from anyone. They may say their names. That's wonderful. Let's see some ID.
Yep.
Let's see some documentation, and let's see some amicable response.
Yep.
If they have the gumption to follow you for 2 hours around the neighbourhood, then they can follow you 10 minutes back home from the police station where you drove to for assistance because you were being harassed and someone had trespassed on your property and threatened to steal your property without any documentation.
They're not moving, they're not budging.
Not budging from where? Are they standing in front of your car doors?
Yes.
Well,
we've got like 1, 2, we had 3, 4 officers here now.
4 police officers are blocking you from getting in your car?
Yeah. And the 2 agents here from the company that I was in.
So why are the police assisting these gentlemen in repossessing a vehicle when it is a civil matter?
That's what I'm saying. They're not going to let me take my vehicle or get into drive it off.
mate, get them on film doing this. Stop the phone call with me and get them on film doing this, and then call me back if you need to, but document what they're doing.
Okay.
So you're not going to let me take my vehicle?
No, it's been taken under the warrant, so it's in their possession now.
You can definitely get stuff from up 257 Rosscombe Road. It's not far away. You can get
Look, all I'm asking is just let me drive my vehicle to my house, unload all my front in my front lawn, and then I can take it from there. And then if you want me, I can drop the vehicle back off to you guys. And you can follow me.
Look, I mean, I've been at the shop for over an hour now. We're going to run around in circles. We've driven all, we've gone for long.
I haven't been to work to actually get paid today.
Yeah.
You're getting paid. I'm not.
Thing, mate, hasn't even got a
Hey, Ross.
It's just down the road, bro.
Look, the truck is coming here. You know, like we've been to your house twice already. You left your house twice.
See,
So the stuff would come out at your house.
Yep.
It didn't.
what
So-
actually happened, you got my 10-year-old son to take a photo of the paperwork. My 10-year-old son
When?
to take a photo.
When?
My wife's got the photo on her phone. Yeah?
That was not for the repossession.
Because no, but you
for
left something
about
there
4 or 5 months
and
ago.
your card.
Yeah.
But
So I'm not sure what that's 4 or 5 months ago. And
no, don't worry. Like, I mean, all of this will end up there, somewhere in there, and stuff, you know, and we'll get sorted. But all I'm actually saying, like, I asked you to have a look at and the officers here, if you can actually have a look at it as well. But you refuse to. You admitted that you're an agent of the Crown. Yeah.
We're licensed by the government. Yes.
Yeah, you're agent of the Crown then. Yeah.
But everyone has to follow.
You're sworn to uphold legislation. Yeah.
Everyone.
Okay.
Everyone
No, not
has-
everybody.
Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah. If you're an agent of the Crown.
But everyone has to follow legislation.
If you're an agent of the Crown, you're sworn to uphold that. Am I correct?
Everyone has to follow legislation.
Not everybody. Officer, let me take my vehicle and I'll load my stuff, and then they can take it.
The truck's here. It's not going to happen now.
So what happens if I get in now and drive off?
I told you.
What's gonna happen?
The vehicle's in their possession
But
now.
what's going to happen?
So it'll be theft of the vehicle because
Theft?
you're not entitled to drive this vehicle anymore because it's theirs. And under the law, it's like if you don't pay a mechanic.
Can you quote which law that
is
is?
owned by the mechanic. If you get in and drive your car home,
Yeah.
it's still owned by the mechanic because money's owed on their vehicle. So you can be locked up for theft for them as well. It's a funny one, but that's the way it is.
Okay.
So I'm trying to help you out, bro. Do you want, before they take it, do you want to get the stuff out, or what do you want to do? Do you want to collect it from their yard? It might be easier. Yeah, it'll be less than ideal here, eh? Then it might be better at their yard. I'm trying to help you out, bro. Do what we can for you, eh? I understand it's less than ideal circumstances.
No, I mean, you're not actually helping at all, to be honest.
Oh, I'm trying to do what I can. Do what I can for you, eh?
You guys were supposed to prevent and uphold the peace,
Yeah.
and that's what I wanted to do here. But obviously, you guys are obstructing me.
But the opportunity
As
for
the
that
registered
was
owner.
before you left, eh? Before,
No, but they've been following me around the block
yeah, to try
and blocking my driveway. But oh well.
Hey, haven't seen you for ages. Are you? Oh,
So, what information do I need to? Where do I go and get my stuff?
I'll give you all that.
When can I pick that up?
You should probably pick it up this afternoon.
Like what time?
By 3:30.
Can I follow?
No, they need to check the vehicle.
Oh, can one of you guys drop me to my house then? Because I got no ride home.
You talk to Mike,
Yeah. No, I'm asking you. Can you take me up?
No.
How come?
Because of your behaviour, mate.
I'm what?
Because of your behaviour.
My behaviour.
Now that you've been difficult, this is all unnecessary. We're at your house.
Officer, can you drop me home? Please.
I don't even have a car, bro. I'm stuck downstairs underneath. I'm in the custody, and so yeah, I'd love to help you out, bro, but I don't even have a car.
And if there's any damage to my vehicle,
Yeah.
what happens?
So they'll be liable for any damage to the vehicle.
They'll be liable for it.
So if I was you, I'd take some
Oh,
photos.
can I
now.
ask the officer to drop me home?
Oh, you can ask him if you want, bro. I don't think he will though, but he might
See-
even be in your ear.
Hey, bro, just keep in mind that the van's lower there. Oh, sorry, what's your name, sir?
He's not even involved. He's just watching.
There's a reason why he was here. But I mean, he's a police officer, so... What's your name, sir?
I'm just taking a
Your name, please?
Dennis.
Dennis. What's your name, brother? Mark. Are they police officers?
So they're authorised officers, so they work in the cells with me downstairs.
Right.
They look after prisoners. So
See-
they're not sworn police, but they are police staff.
Oh, okay. See, it's things like this that doesn't allow me to get into the force. Things like this.
No, not at all. This won't stop you.
Because
at
I
all.
went through Sergeant Andrew Lowe's from Epsom.
Yeah. So
And-
this sort of stuff doesn't stop you at all, bro.
No, because there was something that happened with my name and stuff. This was like, what, 15, 17 years ago? And I couldn't get in.
To be honest with you, I don't even know your first name. I'm sorry.
I wanted to be a police officer.
Yeah.
But I was actually stopped. I started half of my training and
You
stuff.
should try again because the criteria has changed, eh?
But then look at all this.
But it's not even going to be recorded in the police because I haven't had any issues with you.
Yeah.
You've been all good. So it's not even going to be recorded. There's going to be no police file done on this because this is, like you said, it's a civil matter, eh? So this won't even be recorded if you still want to try.
Yeah. But I'm actually a little bit disappointed that you guys didn't actually stop these from interfering with the peace. You know what I mean?
But you have to understand, eh? Like the vehicle is legally
Yeah, but all I
theirs,
was asking
so-
is like, I mean, if they had provided like the court order or whatever, but then they're saying that they don't need a court order.
No,
But what I'm actually asking is that which legislation does it say that you don't need a court order for somebody that hasn't even identified themselves to turn up to my house and repossess my property?
I can't comment on what they did around at your place. So I'm sorry, man. I don't know what they did around there.
But I mean, all I'm saying is that they turn up, they never identify themselves until I actually ask for their name.
They should have identified themselves, eh?
And plus, it's a third party. I don't have any contract with them,
Contract.
according to contract law.
Contract with people.
You know? But
Yeah, I understand. I understand.
so can I go ask a police officer inside to drop me up?
You can try, bro. Yeah. Or even a car that's coming out of here would be your best option. But yeah. What area you live in?
Just down the road in Papatoi.
I'm just going to ask you, do you want to give the keys or not?
Do you need the keys for?
Well, just so we can lock it up and then you'll be able to come and get your stuff.
No, don't worry. I mean, just lock it without the keys. I'll open it for you guys, and then you guys can.
Then how are you going to get your stuff?
I've got the keys.
Yeah, but they're not going to let you in the yard. They'll let you take your stuff out.
I'll show them the keys. I mean, you know who I am, and give them my IDs.
So you go.
I need my stuff for work.
Yeah. Well, then I'll.
Officer.
Then I'll grab the key off you.
I need my equipments.
So you're getting it round to the yard?
But I'm saying I'm holding on to the keys.
So how will we get the stuff out of your van if you're going to lock it and hold on to the thing?
I need to come in and personally get all my gear up.
Let you inside the yard. So we'll bring the lawnmowers out to you.
Yeah.
They won't let you into the compound. There's a police compound in there and everything.
There's a police compound in there,
Yeah.
Is it Southern District?
Yeah.
so I
where
can't
do
go in and get all my stuff out, officer.
Just keep the key, mate.
No. I need my stuff for work.
I'll grab the key.
So how am I? If you're wanting me to pay this,
yeah.
then how am I supposed to settle there if I don't need my equipment to pay it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do you want to give us the key?
That's what I'm saying. Can I come with my keys and unload it?
No, they're not going to let you into a yard.
Because it's full of equipment in there.
Mate, well, this is what we're trying to tell you for 2
Mate,
hours.
those are expensive equipments,
Yeah,
man.
I know. That's why
And
we
you guys
shouldn't have
might
come
break
here.
it.
We're not going to break anything, mate.
Are you sure?
It's all right, off you go.
Yeah.
You
And
hold
if-
on to the key, mate.
No, because I need my equipment for
so-
work.
all right.
Please.
Is that the key for? Is that the remote for it?
No, you don't need that because if you put the alarm on, it's going to flat the battery. Hey, I haven't finished talking to him. Officer.
So they've got the yard.
Yeah.
And then you'll go there and say, I need the stuff out of there. And they'll need to take the key and open it up and bring the things to you.
That's what I said. That if I bring the keys and then I give it to them.
Yeah. So why not give it the keys to them now rather than take the keys?
Because somebody could take it for a joyride from there. Anything is possible.
They don't. They've got a reputable business. No one's going to take a white old van for a joyride.
So these are the people who look after all our impounded vehicles.
It's not just an old van, man. Look at how beautiful it looks, man.
Yeah. There's all the paperwork, mate. So
Do you have a card?
Yeah,
Please.
I'll give you a card as well.
And I need the card for the other guy as well. Please.
Yeah.
Robert Carpenter, director. And your card, please, sir?
I haven't got a card on me. No.
Huh?
I haven't got my card on me. It's just a business card. That's my license. I've got a business card.
Oh yeah, I need your card, please.
I haven't got a card. I've got a business card, but I've got my license on me.
You got your license on you? Oh, yeah. So, can I have a look, please? If you don't mind.
That's
Don't
valid.
take photos of that, mate, because you could share it with anybody. We don't show
That
you
was
that.
it. You saw it.
Because you could put your face on that license and suddenly you're
I need his contact
You've got
details.
everything you need. You've got the paperwork, my card.
No, this is what you want me to need. I need his card, please.
Here you go.
He doesn't have a card.
Here you go.
Officer, I'm talking to them.
Business cards don't mean
ID,
anything.
yeah.
Business cards don't mean anything. It's just
Right.
it's just a bit of paper. You feel most welcome. Take my. Okay.
All right.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
mate.
Do you have any last questions for me, my friend?
Yeah, I need somebody to drop me home. Can you drop me home, mate?
No, thank you.
Please, mate. Officer.
Sorry to waste your time, guys. I know you're really busy.
No. It's not a waste of time. It's good to bring these things to light, eh? So can you drop me off, please? Please.
I don't know who you were listening to on the phone, mate. You probably want to get better advice.
We'll see about that, eh?
Well, we will.
Yeah.
Hey, brother.
Hey, Junior, just making sure you haven't been arrested.
No. I managed to avoid that.
So what?
So they've actually taken the van
Yeah.
and my keys, and I recorded on. I'll find some time this week. I'll pop over and if the power's not big enough, I'll email the video to you.
Yeah. If you need me to do, I can just drop you a link to a folder. You can drop it in if you want.
Oh yes, please. Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do that.
I'm not too savvy with tech and stuff, you know. I'm still
You
finding my way
should
around.
be able to just go into your files, into your videos, select it and say share, and then you share it to the link that I give you.
Oh, okay. Oh, awesome.
It's not too hard. Or copy and drop it in, or whatever you have to do. If
Yeah.
you've got
And
kids,
they
I use kids for that shit if I get stuck, mate.
They said that I can pop over around 3:30 today and pick up my lawn mowing equipment.
All right. So
Yeah.
in the end, did you get all the cops surrounding your van?
Yes. Yeah, I got them. Only two officers. They only gave me their first names, but according to, I think he was a sergeant that I was talking with. He said that because they were in black uniform.
All right.
And then he said that they're not sworn-in police officers, but they're deemed to be police. That's all I was actually told.
Wow.
So,
Did you get that on record, or?
Yeah, I got it on record. Yeah.
Excellent, mate. Because at the end of the day, I was talking to my mate Brent after you hung up, because I was hoping you'd ring back and we could get him to sing in as well. What they've done in the laws is that they've made it so the finance company themselves can't repossess it themselves. That they have to go through a second company, like a recollection company or CCML. But there has to be what's called a path of delegation. So they have to provide evidence of a delegation order from that finance company to them, which gives them the authority to act for the finance company to tow the vehicle. Now, the cops doing what they're doing by saying you're going to get the. Did they give you the document, the repossession order?
Oh, they gave me some paperwork here, but.
That's cool. Try and photo and drop that into the folder as well. For
yes.
You.
Yep. Definitely. Yep.
Because what happens is the documents they've given you, because they've repossessed it while you still had the keys.
Yeah.
Like, did you give them the keys in the end, or what?
Yeah, in the end I gave him because he said that they won't let me into the yard to get my equipment if I don't hand in the keys. That was the only reason why I'm handing the keys over.
Right. So they basically coerced you into giving up peaceable possession because you still have the keys, you have, and you still did have peaceable possession of the vehicle. The moment you hand the keys over, they then have peaceable possession of the vehicle, and then you can take it. So they basically tricked you into giving them the keys. I would have made them tow it, because then at all times you remained the peaceable possessor and the registered owner and all the rest of it. Irrespective of their repossession order, you still had property in there that was vital for your work.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm going to talk about it a bit more with Brent later, but the fact that the police did that, mate, police are not supposed to assist in civil matters like that.
Yes.
By blocking your doorways, they are actually breaching their own code of conduct. They're assisting in a civil matter, and they're supposed to remain impartial.
Yes, definitely.
So, you know, they had no right to block your access to your vehicle, especially if they're talking about taking your gear out. How's that going to happen if they're blocking your doorways?
Yeah.
You know, they just wanted you to give up your keys, which is what they ended up fucking doing, and that's purely by coercion. And I hope, did you get that on video? Them saying you're not going to get your gear, or if you give us the keys, we'll let you take the gear. I'm wondering if you got that. But, yeah, it all gets a bit muddled at the time, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Like, you know, I mean, it sucks.
Yeah.
So much legislation to read through and to understand all these things, eh?
Yeah. Oh, there's lots to learn. I mean,
Everybody,
you learn until the day you die, don't you?
if I had a bit of experience like you have, bro, oh my gosh, I would have been on today.
Oh, I can't believe those cops were just ignoring the fact that you went there for assistance because you were being harassed.
Yeah.
And ignored the fact that you had people threatening to take your property, and then just they were all the legal assistance you needed by looking at a document they're not legally trained to understand, and saying it's all right, and then actually physically assisting the other party in taking your property. That's just not right. They can be there to prevent a breach of the peace, which means they should be standing on a fucking sidewalk and observing. But it's the old. Well, we can stand anywhere we like, just like you can, and we're choosing to stand in front of your door. But what they're actually doing is they're obstructing you from using your what's called the inherent use of your private property. I mean, they can't stop someone just because they want to from getting into your house. They can't block you from walking into your house or anything. Not unless
that's right.
So I'm interested in having a look at the repossession order, and because they called it a warrant first, and then they changed it to a repossession order.
Yeah, definitely. You know, I'll do that tonight, and I'll do this afternoon after I go pick up my stuff, and then I'll come back and do it.
Yeah, well, you go and pick up the ship, mate. Make sure you've got the camera running.
Yeah, we'll do, man. Appreciate you, Mark. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no worries. Catch you.
Talk soon. Thank you. Thanks, bye.